G'day guys. Yeah, that's a bit too energetic for this morning. Something came today, or actually something came yesterday. This is the paint for Shorty. There you go. See, that's how easy it is. Just shake the camera and you're sweet. So she's all taped up. Little trick that I do. Probably not the best example on this side because I still got some trimming to do. But I put the tape backwards inside, stick it to the outside, and then I get it the drop sheet and just stick it on and then trim around the edges. And that usually works out pretty well. So you have it right up to the edge. So now all I need to do is go through, clean the whole thing with wax and grease remover. I got a little bit of rust to fix up, which I just remembered when I was friggin' taping. Completely forgot about it. It's been that long since I've attempted to do anything on this car, but up here. So I need to put in a little piece, tick it in, and then that bit there. So that's pretty much it. Already done that whole section along here. Open door respray coming up, all in the driveway. Got the grill and the cow piece. Just sanded up the cow piece, just need to bloody clean it up. Need to clean up the grill. I don't know how much effort I'm going to put into this one because I have got a few more grills and I'm not sure which one I want to use, so I think I might just coat it in it. I know this shit sticks like fucking baby shit to a blanket, so I'm not that worried about the adhesive feature of it because I know it works. So we'll clean this up, maybe just scuff up all these little fins, but like I said, I'm not going to put that much effort into the grill. Painted the grill, painted that the thing with the vents in it, can't remember what it's called. It needs another coat, I missed a few spots. But I spent a lot of time in the sills because I didn't want to miss anything, and trying to film, I sort of am pretty good at missing things. So I've done all these bits, just waiting on them to dry. And yeah, so while I'm waiting for those to dry, I'm going to work my way up to doing these. I got a bit of overspray on that gutter there, but clean this up. So I'm just going to cut out a little patch, make that a bit better, cut out this section here, and then weld in a new piece of gutter, so that way it looks good when it's all painted. So I've gone to the scrap metal pile and there's a bit of shelving there that I think is perfect for what we're going to do. So I can just cut that little section out. It's got the little curve in it already. Means I can trim that back and then it's going to marry up nice. That bit too. Alright, I'm going to cut this to length. I hate painting cars. You've probably seen what, like 4 minutes of video, and I've spent the past 5 hours sanding and prepping this car. Now all the grey stuff you see, that is literally just primer, so no real biggie there. But yes, all taped up. That gutter up there is fixed, so I just need to go around. Don't mind that dent, no one cares. And yeah, start painting. Took the rock sliders off before, so I need to sand them up. They've been sitting out for a while. So let's do a run with you guys with the camera, and then we'll put it on the tripod and go from there. We'll do all the easy bits first, eh? Fully line it around turned out pretty bloody good if you ask me. A couple of wet lines like up on that sill there in the bottom of the door, but once you give them their first wash they sort of just lose it all and go all one colour. But love the texture of it. So it's going to be so nice not looking at a multicoloured car in the yard. So next thing I can hear you saying is, Cody, you got them flopping around, they're hitting each other, scratching. They are about to take an absolute flogging on this car. They're going to get scratched, and being like a texture coating, it doesn't really matter, because if you scratch it, you just go psh, bit of black spray paint, no one will ever know. So not that worried about them getting a little touch up swinging around in the wind there, but once we put them on the car, I'm going to scratch them sliding them on the ground trying to get them on the car anyway, so no need to worry. Do you want to join me in the satisfying unpeeling? Worst thing about painting a car, that everything else is going to look like shit. There you go. Cool if they're all black, but I like it anodized black, sort of lost it along the way. Go. Big window. Have a wild guess what you reckon's going to go there. How many bits did I miss? Because now's the time you're going to start noticing them. Oh yeah. It turned out very nice. So it got a bit late yesterday afternoon, so it is the following day. So now all I got to do is put it all back together, which is the fun part. How good does that look? Looks so good. It's all one colour. Come up a bit more weirder than I thought it would have, but it's still a nice texture. This morning I'm going to throw the rock sliders back on. They come up pretty nice as well. So all black, and then finally got to put the badges on. Yes, it does look good one colour. Looks very nice. So I'm probably going to give it a wash today, put it back together, and then that way it gets all the dust off, because after you paint it there's still like a bit of dust left over. Once you get rid of that, you sort of get rid of your wet lines and shit like that. Now it doesn't look out of place. It's all pretty. Damn, she looks good. That looks amazing. A lot of stuff I got to put back together on my old Shorty. So I'll get the pulling stuff apart and maybe start doing another video, but that's the end of this one. But if you made it this far, really appreciate it. That means more than you just hitting the button. So we'll see you in the next one. Peace.